I'm gonna try to make some miles here and make some money, and you guys stay safe out there and stay tuned. And
hello there, you beautiful people. My name is Paul. Welcome to my channel. And if it's the first time you've been here, why? I've been around long enough. Thank you for joining me. It is Thursday, the 29th of October 2020. It is 7:10 in the morning. Late starts. I don't do late starts. I haven't just started, I've done a bit. I stopped at Hilton Park Services last night. Parked up there late, just about 8:20 last night, which I don't do late finishes like that. It's not me. But it's just how the work's panned out this week. So I left there at just after 5:30 this morning with a bit of a flatbed load. Hey, I'm back on flatbed permanently. Back on flatbeds permanently. I put a request in beginning of last week to make a move to flats permanently, and I've been given them okay. Yeah, so I'm permanently on flats. I'm keeping the truck for now. Obviously the truck's wrapped in Autotrail, which is the motorhome company we used to move for, or I used to move for. The company still moves for. But, pardon me. Yeah, the truck's staying with me. It is due to go off fleet soon anyway, so, well, depending on what room you listen to. So yeah, flatbed out of Runcorn down to Hilton Park last night, stopped there. Let's say on the road at 5:30 this morning, down to our depot at Rugby, which is what you've just seen on time lapse, just leaving there. So I dropped that loaded trailer into there, picked up another loaded trailer with secure fence, Harris fencing, you know, security barriers and all that good stuff. And we're going down to Walthamstow in London, that there London. Oh, itchy nose, itchy nose. Bah. That there London. It's I've been a couple of 3 times before to this place. Easy enough to get to, easy enough to get in. Bit of a pain to get out. It's an awkward one to get out. I'll see if I can record it on the way out. It's just a little bit awkward to get out. That's all. A good pal of mine fell out with the driver there because the car driver just wouldn't give him the room that he needed. So, but yeah, we'll worry about that later. So I'm heading for the M6. And I'm going to go back down the A14. I'm going to go all the way across the 14, down the M11. Satnav was wanting me to go down the M1 to the M25. 2 problems there. 1, I hate the 25. I'd stay off the 25 as much as I possibly can. And 2, the bottom half of the M1, at the time that I'm going to be hitting it, will be shocking. So I just what she said. So yeah, the M1 and the M25, bottom part of the M1 and the M25, try and avoid as much as I can. Shut up! You don't have to go on. People say, "Hi, Witter." Crouch recovery. Good looking trucks then. I met some at Crouch lot at Peterborough. Well, in fact, there are now ex-Crouch drivers that don't work for Crouch anymore. I met Martha and I met Fluff, who's Martha's bloke. They both work for Crouch, they were on telly. I also met Mary, who drives for Lantern. She's on Trucking Hell on telly. Talking about on telly, I've got a special video for you lot to watch later. A little bit of a promo video, but somebody has sent me a video. I did request them to. I contacted them. I'll tell you details later. But a very, very pretty lady has sent me a video. Not that kind of video, you dirty-minded people. But we'll get to that later on. Oh man. So I think that's it. I don't know what else I've got to tell you. I don't know what else is going to be in the video because I've absolutely no idea what we're doing after Walthamstow. But what I've decided to do in my videos, I'm going to pick a day that I'm going to record, and you guys get whatever I can get that day. My thinking on that is it relieves the pressure for me of having to, right, well today's not very good, not much to do today, so I'll do it tomorrow. Then tomorrow comes and the jobs are worse. You know what I mean? So I just choose a day, and that's the day I'm recording, and that's what you get. Hopefully, it's decent. Unless I'm forewarned that I'm doing something interesting, and then I'll hold off and record.
And take the first exit, then take the motorway.
So right, guys. I'll leave you for now, and I'll catch up with you. Probably as we'll leave it, maybe going into Walthamstow actually. Yeah, well, I'll take you into Walthamstow with me. Oh, we were going a bit quicker. And yeah, we'll take you into Walthamstow. See you soon, guys. Jeez, man, I've only just started the video and I'm already doing it. Good grief. DD, told you I would. Good grief. I give up. I quit. I'm going to quit. I'm going to sell all my camera gear and just quit. See you in a bit, guys. Bye for now. Right, guys, welcome back. We are half a mile away from the drop. We've got 2 minutes 20 delay on us door apparently in half an hour, half a mile. Interesting. Easy rundown. Stopped at Brampton Hut. Used the toilet and had a 15-minute break while we were there. Grabbed a bit of breakfast. Weather can't make its mind up whether to rain or not. But hey ho, we deal with it, don't we? I've got another job on my phone and it's a reload out of this place. So I'm tipping and reloading. And then I'm in East London at the moment, at Walthamstow. And then I'm going to South East London. Further, I know a company name, further to that, what it is I'm going to, I don't know yet. I'm hoping these guys have got some more information for me when I get down here. And we'll go from there. So whilst I'm tipping, I'm going to put up the little bit of footage that I've got for you, a little bit of a message I got sent. If you guys watch Ice Road Truckers, you will recognise this lady from season 10 and season 11. And she's a young lady by the name of Steph. I reached out to her via Instagram. I sent her a direct message. Didn't even think for a second she'd reply. Anyway, she did. We bounced a few messages backwards and forwards. She'd already announced what she's going to announce, so I said, you know, do me a video, message it, you know, and you'll see it yourself when you see it. I said we can help each other a little bit, so that's what she's done. So check out the video whilst I'm tipping.
After 300 feet, turn right, B160, Wood Street, then you have reached your destination.
And let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think of this young lady. Some of the footage I'm going to try and put up is from the actual show, and then the video message that she sent me will become very clear when you see it. I'm going to run you into the site with me, and then I'll knock it off and let Steph take over for 5 minutes or so. Motorbike coming down the outside, there it is.
Turn right, B160, Wood Street, then you have
There is
reached your
a lot of
destination.
bridges down here. We're 13'6", and we're just over 15 foot.
After
But
600 feet, you have reached your destination.
I'm going in here, just up here on the right hand side. Shut up. That was collision warning, tell me I'm about to run into that car. Right, well I'm going in right here.
Wood Street.
He's on his phone, so he's not even looking. Are you going to look, see what's coming? No, he's seen me. Swear down, this gets tighter every time you come in here. Sorry going in, it's getting out's a problem. Oh no 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 no! I need to be where that van is. That four-wheeler is. Right, so I'll cut you guys loose. I'll go see them and get them to move the van, move their four-wheel flat. And I'll get back to you after we've tipped. So like I say, go enjoy the bit of footage from Steph, and we'll get rid of them because it's wet out there. Oh, I'll catch up with you guys when we're leaving. Speak to you soon. Bye guys.
I just wanted to say hi to Paul at Wittering Trucker, and I wanted to give you guys a little tour of my cab and let you know what's been going on with me lately and what I'm up to, and yeah, so we'll get to it. I don't have much time. I'm on the road actually working right now, so I'm taking a quick break so I can show you guys what I'm doing. Anyways, so this is the inside of my truck. And my dog, he's always with me. His name's Hank. He's a Doberman Lab. He's a pretty good boy. And then I have my guitar. And I have my TV, which I never get to watch, but once in a while I get to if something goes on or I have to wait. I have a fridge and a freezer actually right there, so that's pretty awesome. And then I got my drawer full of snacks down here, and driving actually a pretty big truck. It's really huge. I can't even barely reach the ceiling, so that's awesome. Yeah, and what I'm doing is actually I'm hauling reefer trailers for Comair, groceries and stuff for remote communities and northern locations. I haul from Winnipeg to Thompson, and they fly it out from Thompson to wherever it needs to go. And some exciting news for you guys is I will have a calendar coming out this November that you guys can purchase before the new year for 2021. I'm actually pretty excited about it. It's definitely a side of me you guys haven't seen before, and I'll be sharing it with my friends. So yeah, you'll get to see a lot of the people that are in my life in terms of my girlfriends. We're going to be all involved in the shoot, and yeah, it's going to be pretty fun. It's going to be a really good calendar, so I'm excited to share it with you guys. It will also be available worldwide. There will be payment methods set up for everybody. Each calendar will come signed personally by me, and I will personally mail it out to you. So stay tuned for that. I'm actually really, really excited. It's the Uncut Ice Road Truckers. But with that, I'm going to sign off because I got a couple hours till the sun goes down, and I got a couple hours until I need to stop with my logbook. So I'm going to try to make some miles here and make some money. And you guys stay safe out there and stay tuned. And again, thanks Paul from Wittering Trucker for reaching out, and hammer down and keep on trucking.
Hi guys. Well, we've reloaded. Well, we tipped and reloaded in Walthamstow.
Blackwall Tunnel northern approach towards Lewisham for 3
Heard
miles.
it. Blackwall Tunnel approach. So I thought I'd bring you in now. We've got 5.5 miles to go, but Sanav's saying it's 27 minutes. Welcome to London. But I thought I'd bring you in now, and I'll take you through Blackwall with me. Blackwall southbound, can't remember the height, 15 something, I think it's 15.6, I'm well under that, well under 15.6, so I've no dramas on that. Yeah, 15.6 it says there, 4.7 metres, so I'm perfectly fine going this way. Coming back however is 13 foot, so I won't be coming back that way because my unit alone is 13'3". So I certainly won't be coming back through the tunnel. So this is Blackwall. This goes under the River Thames. River Thames. I was going to go across the Woolwich Ferry to get, because I'm going to Deptford. I've not already said I'm going to Deptford. A construction site on Deptford, and I can't get in touch with anybody on site. So yeah, I was toying with the idea of going across the ferry because I thought it'd be interesting for you guys, but I'll save that for another time because it was a little bit out my way and a little bit awkward to get back to Deptford from there a little bit. Whereas this was much cleaner, much easier, straight run through. So, anywho, what do you reckon to Steph? Isn't she a blinder for doing that? Steph Custers. I'm sure I pronounced that right. Steph Custers. Or Custards. C-U-S-T-A-N-C-E. It's Mother Trucker on Instagram. I'll stick her tag up on the screen now. Make sure you go give her a follow on Instagram, and obviously myself at WITTERINGTRUCKER. Make sure you go follow us both if you don't already do so. Yeah, I was gobsmacked when she replied and said she would do that for me. Obviously, you know, she's promoting a calendar as well, so she's not just done it for me, she's done it for herself as well. I'm not that naive. I'm not thinking that she, you know, she thought something of this fat Yorkshireman and thought, oh, bless him, I'll send him a message. No, she's promoting a calendar as well, which is perfectly fine with me. I did say I've no problem with her doing that. No problem with her doing it whatsoever. But blinding effort from her, thank you. So if you watch that, Steph, stick a comment below, sweetheart. I really appreciate you doing the video for me. Really appreciate it. Oh. Well, that was Blackwall. Exciting, eh? It says there, look, Blackwall Tunnel northbound, 13 foot, 4 metres. We'll be going that way then. I have done it before in a truck. When I used to drive for Trustwell, that truck measured 13 foot. Well, it was 12 foot 11 and a bit. So I could go through, but man, it's scary. It's very low, it's very tight, it's very twisty. You've got to take up some of the other lane to get round the corners. It's not nice. I've only done it a couple of times, and I don't think I ever plan on doing it again in a wagon. I really don't fancy it again. Coming off on the A2 shortly, mile and a half. Oh, it made me laugh. I was watching Luke Seat the other day, and he was coming this way. He was going the opposite way. He was going northbound on the A12, and he was not panicking a little bit, but certainly getting in a bit of a fluster, because obviously he was 14 something, I think he was, and obviously he's heading towards a 13-foot tunnel. It was coming off before then, it came off way before then. It's quite amusing. So I'm not going to take you all the way into sight, because do I need this one? I don't think I do. Nope. I'll do a... No, I'm still a mile away. Yeah, because like it's 3.5 miles, and it's still taking 23 minutes. You might get a bit bored. So I'll knock you off now, and I'll pick you up when I'm getting to within about 5 minutes of sight, which will be about half a mile away. Speak to you soon, guys. Bye for now. Hi guys, right, we're tipped in Deptford. I don't know if you can see the gate post, but it's snug. Let's see if we can get out of here. Yeah.
See you later, bro.
Cheers, buddy. Tight.
You make it.
Yeah, we've got it.
Oh.
Just looking here, do some paperwork. That was a bit snug. Oh wow! So yeah, we're in Deptford, as I said earlier. We're just shocking little reverse. This street is not suitable for HGVs. We'll just close this job down. FB 45097. Date is the 29th at 10:20. Unit number is 6458. Trailer number is T223. Oh, Mr. What am I looking for? Camera. Signature. Don't know what it is. Do that, do that, do that, do that. And then I'm going to Rugby to collect Bankside Yard, Native Land, London. So I'm coming back into SE1. I'll select that. Select that, depart from here, job done, back to Rugby. Right, paperwork away. Wow. Well, that was handball as well. Handball, so I'm a little bit sweaty. It was all handballed off, which I wasn't expecting. So we'll see how bad this right turn is down here. Can't say I'm particularly looking forward to it. I don't know if I'm going to make it. That's alright, I'm going to be taking that curve, but absolutely jack all I can do about it. Just steady up the curb.
Turn right, Middle Street.
Obviously these roads are not designed for trucks of this size. Driving really deep. Push that down there. Eyes in your arse. Make sure you don't clip anything. Just go over the top of that post. We're okay there. We're okay back there. Okay, it's going to go around there nicely. We're okay. It would appear. Try to take me that way. Why would it take me that way? It might take me that way. Let's have a look, see which way it's trying to take me. Straight through central London. I don't think so, somehow I love. I'll go across Woolwich. What's the current name? We'll go across Woolwich Ferry, I think. Because I really don't like ferry included. I'll do that. That's where we'll go. So I think I should be turning right here. Let's have a look. I know this isn't very entertaining for you guys, but this is the type of thing we've got to think of on the fly. Yeah, I need to turn right here. Right, okay. We is good! We're out! Ta-da! Well, we're out of that bit. Yeah, that was shockingly tight getting in. It was shockingly tight blindside reverse through the gateway. And then they dropped the bombshell there, it was handball. Oh well. Bit of exercise, innit? Burn a few calories off. Gonna have a KFC for tea now. We've got 9 minutes of delays. I don't know where that bike's thinking it's going to go. So yeah, I'm headed back to our yard at Rugby, which is where I started this morning. It's 2 hours and 46 minutes. That includes, let's say, about 9-minute delay. I've got 3 hours and 17 on my clock, so I can do it without having to stop. I do need to get some fuel at some point today. I've got 39% left in the tank, so we're okay. It's not a worry yet. So I will leave you for now. I should give you a quick catch up, let you know where we've got to and where we're at, and I'll get back to you just as we're about to board the ferry. Sounds very exotic, that, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Ferry cross, Woolwich Ferry. We'll see how long it takes to get across there, because it could be either nothing or ages. But we'll see. I'll speak to you soon, guys. Bye for now. Hi guys. Well, as you can see, the weather's not improved at all. It's still minging. It's wet, it's raining, it's dull, it's overcast, and it's not very pleasant. And my feet are wet. I'm really not happy. My feet are wet. So anywho, whinging and whining aside, we are approaching Woolwich Ferry. But this area, I'm not quite sure exactly whereabouts, but in this area was where Lee Rigby tragically lost his life in the when he was attacked, needlessly attacked, I might add. But I was just there. Every time I drive through here, it always brings that guy to mind. You know, imagine walking home, mind your own business, when you get to, I'll be polite and say people do that to you. So we're into the dock. And,
Turn left, Thames Park.
back up. So obviously, well, that's the way to go to the ferry, but obviously they have all this waiting area here.
You have reached your waypoint. Thames Park
Thank you.
is on your right. Turn left, A2204, new ferry approach. Then take the ferry.
I can't take the ferry just yet. What's me number 2? We'll go number 2.
At the end of the road, turn right. Then, at the end of the road, turn left.
Oh, sit and wait. It shouldn't be too long. It depends if we've got 2 boats going. It doesn't say anything on there that they've only got 1 boat going. Verbal abuse towards staff will not be tolerated. Too right, it shouldn't be tolerated. CCTV in operation. Right, so I'll leave you for now. What I will do is, I won't bore you with real time going across the water. I will do a time lapse, or maybe a little bit of a slightly speeded up with a bit of country music or something. Belching. And I'll catch up with you in a bit. I'll catch up with you when we're disembarking. Or something like that. So, right, I'll speak to you in a bit. Bye guys. Exciting, isn't it? Wait for the bump. Wait for the bump. There we go. Bouncy, bouncy. I don't know if you noticed, but they don't actually sail across. Wait, we stopped then. That's a bit harsh. We don't actually sail across. We kind of drift with the tide. So obviously the tide's going that way. So it does a U-turn, and it kind of lets it drift across. It's weird. It's really clever. Weird but clever. Weird but clever. So as I said, we're heading up towards Shuttwinder. We're heading up towards Rugby now. I've been on the phone to the office, and the load's not coming down. Somebody's bringing it from Thirsk down to Rugby overnight. But it's not due in obviously until through the night, so I don't know what time it's due on site. That's the problem. I don't know if you can tell actually. I don't say information. No, I don't have any times. Oh, 8 o'clock it's due in London. Due in London for 8 o'clock. So I need to be starting about 4 o'clock in the morning. That's doable. That's doable. The load is supposed to be coming down strapped up, ready to go, or chained up, ready to go. Because I've no chains whatsoever. I've got a 28-minute delay. Where the heck is that? It's 4 minutes coming out of London. "28 minutes, wow. Well, it's up the M1. I ain't going to go up M1 anyway. I won't be going up the M1 because I don't like the M1, as I mentioned earlier. So I don't know if you figured it out. They actually have 2 boats that run. Obviously, one on either side of the river. It offloads, reloads either side. And then it'll basically just swap over and do it again. So he's going to let sort of cars go, which then makes room for my trailer. Let me go. Thank you very much, sir. Boinchy, boinchy, boinchy. Cheeky and pinch someone outside, but there's a truck coming off now, so we're good. We're all good.
Turn right, A117, Pier Road, then take the second right.
I'll do that. Pier Road. It's been years since I've come across the ferry. I say years, probably 4 years, something like that. No, maybe not actually that long, actually, thinking about it. Maybe about 3 years. It's not been a while. Obviously on high and heavy we don't do much into central London, and I wouldn't have gone the ferry. It's not bad when the tide's high, but when the tide's low and the ramps are really low down, there's a very, very high chance that the kicker trailer that we used on high and heavy would ground out. You'd rub the back end of the trailer on the floor. I just wouldn't even dream of going across there with a kicker. Social distancing my bottom. They're all cool kids, aren't they? Cool lads.
Turn right.
Acting cool for little girls. I never did that. I never did that. So, right, the plan is I'm going to go to Birchhanger Green Services. I need fuel. I'll let this lady cross because it is a pedestrian crossing. I need fuel, and I'm going to take a break there, even though I don't really need one. But I could do with one because I did get a sneaky break earlier. I didn't really take a break, if you know what I mean. So that's the plan. Up to Birchhanger, take a break. Could let me out. What about you? Fill up with fuel, and then plod up north towards Rugby, and I will pick you guys up in the morning, heading into Rugby. No, heading back into London. We're back into London, SE1. I haven't looked at address or where we're going. I'm not interested at the moment because obviously I don't need to know. So that's where we are right now. I'm going to avoid this 24-minute delay that's ahead of me by going up the M11, and he's going to keep coming. No, he's not. And I'll speak to you guys in the morning. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye, guys.
Doesn't make any sense to me, but who am I to question my feelings? I'm leaving you for someone else, but it's not who you might think it is. It's someone who you're already loving. I've been over this for a long
Hi guys, welcome back. I'm not sure if that camera is working or not because I'm going to issue Alt 3 with it. So we'll find out when we come to edit, and if not, then you've not got me. We're only half mile away from site in central London. It's been an absolute ball ache of a job to get here. Just traffic and road closures, and just coming through town has been an absolute mare. Coming through London town, it's been an absolute nightmare. It's been a pain in the butt. I don't know if I explained. No, I haven't spoken to you. No, I haven't spoken to you today, have I? Ah, good morning. Oh, I did a bit of time lapse earlier. That's what's confused me. Well, it's Friday morning, obviously. I'm in central London. I'm going to Blackfriars. It's just off Blackfriars Bridge. What you've just seen there was coming over Waterloo Bridge. Blackfriars is the next bridge over to the east of the River Thames, on the River Thames even. And that site right in front of us now is where we're going. But we go past it and we turn left into a side street. I've been here once before and there was absolutely no steel whatsoever up, so that's quite massive compared to what it was like. I spoke to the site earlier when I pulled into London Gateway, and I had an ETA of 10 to 8. I'm due at 8 o'clock. The time now is 10 past 8. It is what it is. No, I could do about it. I couldn't get here any quicker. I couldn't set off any earlier. I was the load was supposed to be left chained up for me because I don't have any chains. Somebody brought it down overnight from Thirsk, and I get to it and no chains. So I end up having to find chains and then chain it down, which cost me about half an hour. So I could have been here earlier, but had other people had done their job properly, or as they were requested. Message with Steph. Remember Steph from earlier? I messaged with Steph, and I asked the question about her calendar and when it's going to be available. She is looking to shoot it mid-November. Today being the 30th of October, so it's November tomorrow. That taxi think he's going. Turn left. Yeah, she's shooting it mid-November and looking to release it mid-December in time for Christmas. Obviously some people might want it as a Christmas present. Look at that, sandwich bar right on the end. Jeez. We're turning left into this side street here, and then we'll speak to the traffic marshal. And he'll make a phone call, and then we'll either go or no go to site. Old Bill on a scooter. You gotta love London. I've got to be honest, my blood pressure was starting to rise somewhat, and then I had a moment and I just chilled myself out. We're all clear. So we're going round. Bankside Yards. I'm going to park it here for the time being because right, so you guys, I'll love you and leave you for now. I will see if I can get some footage tipping. Doubt I can, but I'll see if I can. If not, I will see you after I'm tipped and on my way out. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye guys. Hi guys, welcome back. Well, we're out of Blackfriars, even though we're on a green light and everybody's. Come on. Yeah, we're out of Blackfriars. Sorry, a little bit. What's the word? Oh, jeez, man. Shall we start this bit again? Shall we? A little bit distracted. That's the word I'm looking for. Distracted. So we've done Blackfriars, as I said, about 3,000 times now. We're on our way to Felixstowe. So we're going to go down here, turn left onto Southwark Bridge. Across Southern Bridge, hang a right. And I think ultimately we're picking up either the A13 or the A12. I can't remember which it's going to be. Quick nosy while we're waiting. A13. A13 that takes us all the way out to the M25, and then we will pick up the A12. Up the A12, up to Ipswich, hang a right on the A14, into Felixstowe. And I genuinely do not know what I'm collecting. But what I'm collecting is going to Birkenhead, I do know that. So, go on matey. Oh, psycho bike. They really are suicidal, the bikers. They really are suicidal. So we got there at what, 8:15. It's now 10 to 11. It is what it is. It's pretty quick for a crane job, really. I expected it being a lot longer. I expected the crane to get winded off. What I mean by winded off, obviously, if you don't know, a crane can only work up to a certain wind speed. As soon as it goes over that wind speed, they're not allowed to work, they're not allowed to operate it. This is going to be a snug, a bit snug. That's left turn to do. We've got those bells on the corner again, look. A right pain in the backside. If you don't quite get it right. Oh, DD! Gonna get all excited, mate. That's a shard right in front of us. I got all giddy last time he was here. I suppose if you've not been into London before, seeing the kind of sights that you see is quite exciting. I know the first few times I came into London, I was a little bit shell shocked for the state of the driving, etc. The quality of the driving, or lack of. I didn't really get to sightsee much, and then as you get more comfortable into it, we'll go down inside of us. Our tickets clearly indicating to go left, making enough noise that he's going left. Shut head bottom, this is that. There we go. Easy, innit? Not a lot of space there. Anyway, we're round. We did it. We're out. 92 miles to go, 2 hours and 13 minutes, and that's concluding a 5.5 minute delay somewhere, which 2 minutes coming up very shortly. So we'll add another bridge to the list today. This is Southwark Bridge. If you can see it just off to the left now, it's like what's nicknamed the cheese grater, and behind that is the gherkin. The cheese grater is known as Leadenhall building, and I spent 6 months of my working career taking the floor panels in for that. Literally workshop to London for 6 months throughout 2012 when the Olympics was on. That was great fun. Great fun, honestly it was. It actually was, because we got to see quite a bit of sights, and that was interesting. We saw ladies getting naked in the back of a Range Rover because she was modelling clothing, didn't realise I was sat in my cab. And she gets in the back of a Range Rover, gets changed, and whips the shirt off. I'm like, just to let her know I was there. Bless her. She was a little bit embarrassed. Plenty of parking tickets there as well. The company had a parking bay that they paid for outside the building, and if you got more than 2 trucks down there at once, which, oops, a bit late on that one. If you got more than 2 trucks down there at once, which happened quite regular, you know, if they were running behind, you ended up parked on this little side street, and St Mary's Axe it's called. And you always got a ticket, but the company paid it, as in the company we were working for, not the company I was hauling for. And you got quite pally with traffic wardens. It got that regular. Flippy heck, I'm a bit tired. Sat-nav's having a bit of a fit because it's not got a GPS signal under it yet. All you new drivers, if you're coming into London, my top tip is make sure you, before you move away, before you set off, when you're in traffic like this, before you actually physically move away, just make sure you check your windscreen mirror. Do I call it a Type 5? I don't know. I call it my bumper mirror. The one out the windscreen, top corner of the windscreen. Always check that, make sure there's nobody sat just in front of you, because cyclists will come down the inside of you without you seeing, and motorcyclists, and they'll just pull in front of you underneath, literally right in front of your vehicle, and you can't see them out the windscreen. They're literally in your blind spot down the front. And obviously if you set off, you're going to be, and they don't set off quick enough, you're literally going to be driving over them, which obviously is not a good thing. It's not a good thing. This has changed down here with all the cycle lanes and that now. It's ridiculous. I know they're trying to get all the wagons and vehicles out of the town centre with the ultra low emission zones and all that good stuff that they've decided. That idiot Sadiq Khan was implementing, with all these bike super highways and all that good stuff that most of the cyclists don't even use. You know, if they used it properly, it would work a lot better. But you still see cyclists coming down the main drag, cycling through red lights. You've seen it. You've seen it on previous videos. I'm sure you've seen it for yourself if you've been down here. Anyway, that's me wittering on, aren't I? So recap on the day, the day and a half. So what we done? I don't even remember what we've done. What have we done? We met Steph Custons. Lovely young lady. She was always one of my favourites on Ice Road Truckers when I watched it. Season 10, season 11 are hers. So make sure you go watch the back catalogue of them. She's interesting to watch. And she's a good looking girl, so it makes it easier to watch as well, doesn't it? We ought to start a campaign and get her to Truckfest. Do the personal appearance at Truckfest. They have had, excuse me, they have had other Ice Road Truckers there, so why not get Steph over? And yeah, so we should start a campaign for it to Live Promotions who put on Truckfest, and get Steph across the pond and have her do a personal appearance at one of the shows. That would be quite cool. Be good to meet her. So yeah, check out Steph, check out her Facebook page, check out her Instagram page, which is Mother Trucker. I will put that on the screen, and I will have put it on earlier, and I will put a link in the description because it's a weird spelling. If you've not checked out my Instagram, make sure you do, at WITTERINGTRUCKER. I do post little bits and pieces through the week. I don't post a massive amount. I should post more, and I will be posting more. Well, we got to go across the ferry, didn't we? Blackwall Tunnel, we did the ferry on the way back. That's not been a bad week. So, I'm going to call it for this week, guys. There's not much else for you guys to see. I'm literally going to drive out of London now. Wow. Oh, it's Tower Bridge. Oh, we'll just go past Tower Bridge first. It's Tower Bridge to us right now. Tower Bridge, stunning building. I drove past several times when it had the ceramic poppies on display, when all the grounds were filled with the ceramic poppies, and that was just awe-inspiring. It was beautiful. It was really, really beautiful. There's no other way to describe it. And I have actually bought one of the poppies. I managed to get one of the poppies when they became available for sale. I think I paid £25 for it. I think it was. And I had a quick nosy about on eBay just out of pure curiosity, and people are paying. Where are you going, you silly man? Car diving down the inside of it, and it's coming this way, this lane. Yeah, people are wanting to pay silly money for them, but I'm not prepared to sell it. I bought it for a reason. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful building. So yeah, that's it for us this week. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm not looking at the camera because I've got eyes in my arse and I'm trying to make sure I'm not driving over stuff I shouldn't be driving over. But ladies, gents, boys, girls, all those that are confused, thanks for riding along with me, and I'll see you next week. Bye guys.